Alright guys, welcome to Alien Explained, where I explain the timeline and the lore of the Alien movie franchise. This is part 3, so let's get right into it. So last time we spoke, we talked about a character named Elizabeth Shaw and what happened to her after the events of Prometheus. Spoiler alert, she got unalived by an android named David. Now the next step into our timeline happens a couple of years later after that, which is Alien Covenant, but not the actual movie itself. We're going to talk about the prequels. Now when it comes to prequels, yes, there is a prequel to Alien Covenant, but it's not a movie, short film, it's a book. Now, a lot of diehard Alien fans are really upset about this book because it's not as good as the other Alien properties. And I'm not gonna lie, their only excuse of calling this book bad is because they didn't see any alien horror aspects to it. But that's totally fine because this book is basically like a corporate thriller. So for example, if you love the TV show Succession, you're definitely gonna love this book. Number 1, this book is about the Weyland Industries merger. There was another major company called Wutani. And in this book, it discovers how Weyland Industries and Wutani merged as a company. So the name of the company went from Weyland Industries to Weyland Wutani Corporation. Peter Weyland was just like, yo, I'm a trillionaire and I'm a scientist. And Wutani was like, I'm a trillionaire and I'm a scientist. Let's both do scientific shit together. So in one of the scientific things that they decided to do is they decided to try to colonize another planet. Well, technically multiple planets, but I'm not going to get into details. Now, this book mainly focuses on the politics behind the company and their incentive of why they do what they do. But it also follows these two characters right here. This is Jacob Branson and this is his wife Daniels. And yes, that is James Franco if you were wondering. Now, long story short, Alien Covenant is about Mission Covenant. And like I said before in the beginning of the video, that mission is about colonizing another planet. So Jacob as the captain and Daniels, both of their roles is to stop any other variables to prevent them from reaching the new planet. Because you gotta remember, there are 2,000 people asleep in cryo chambers and being ready to be waken up in the new world. Also, there's 1,140 embryos on this ship as well. And the only reason why I'm bringing this up is because it's important to the story later on. Just remember, David the android. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, this is where we move on to the 2 short films. The first short film you're gonna watch is the Alien Covenant, the Prologue, Phobos. Now, nothing crazy happens in this short film. It's just the different crew members being tested to see if they qualify to go on Alien Covenant mission. I said Alien Covenant when it's just the Covenant mission. I don't know why I said that, but anyways. Now, the next short film is completely optional. I look at it as the filler episode of the Alien franchise, and it's called Alien Covenant Prologue, The Last Supper. And it's basically just the entire crew member of Mission Covenant deciding to have one last meal together before they hit the cryo chamber and sleep for how many years. So they talk about what they're gonna miss the most. They talk about missing their family, their favorite foods, their favorite activities. And then they give a big happy toast acknowledging everybody and thanking everybody for coming on this mission because they know it's going to be the hardest thing that they're gonna do. And then they go to sleep, and then when they wake up, it's time to go to work. Now, I'm gonna save talking about Alien Covenant, the movie, in my next video because I don't want this video to be too long. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. when I talk about part 4 of the Alien franchise.